especially the people who attended today's whole program, you're going to see how all your conflicting, contradictory, complicating desires are just going to leave you. You're going to start manifesting abundance, prosperity in your life. All the SJP Yajamans, SJP Kartas, SJP manifestors, SJP Karta manifestors, SJP intentions, everyone are showered with this very special initiation today. How was it for you? Can I request all of you to please share? How did you enjoy this? Wow, such a beautiful darshan that all of us are just blessed with. Take a few minutes and please share. How was it? And how did you enjoy it? What was your experience in today's darshan?
And now literally Swami has showered, blessed all of us, manifest abundance in all aspects. We are going to literally initiate all to become wealth mags, being able to attract wealth, manifest that abundance. Bhagavan is posted, it was beautiful, full of love. Pandolikar. Wow, so many of you have posted,
and all the SJP Karta manifestors, SJP Yajamans, SJP Kartas. I request all of you also kindly sit now. We are going to be entering into a very powerful power manifestation. See, dear bless, I see still so many of you with the white smiles. Understand? This darshan, just this one darshan is so powerful. You're going to see how automatically this darshan will start manifesting as power for you right now. So settle down and let us now start entering into power manifestation. Can I request all of you also to share? How did you enjoy this darshan? How was it for you? What was your experience in today's darshan? All of you sit now and kindly come on camera. I see some of you off camera. Please come on camera. Let's manifest powers. Yes, Nityanandam Balaji Ayya, Peter Bloomfield Ayya, Nityanandam Masona, Nityanandam and Nityanandam Sharmila, Nityanandam to all of you. Kindly be on camera. Let's all manifest powers. And if you have any goal, like you have some goal saying, I want to have breakthrough in this aspect of wealth, you can have that goal also instead, because we're going to be entering into power manifestation. How was the darshan? Can I request all of you also to please share? How did you enjoy today's darshan? Ma Sharmila has posted, blissed out and so much gratitude. Yes, and it was just so beautiful, right? Just sit in that gratitude space, Ma. You're going to see how the power manifestation will start happening through you.
Actually, right now, right after receiving the darshan initiation of Venkateshwara, all of us are going to manifest the power which literally shower you with wealth and auspiciousness. I request all of you to do one object that represents wealth to you, and you're going to increase.
So now we are going to be manifesting this power. Bring any object whichever is wealth for you. Like whatever you have as a wealth, like for example, it can be a gold piece, diamond, silver. This is just basically what you're going to do is, you're going to get an object, and if you have a bangle, no, you can get a bangle and you can keep it on a paper. You're going to trace around that bangle and you can expand its size. Or if you have a weighing machine, please get a weighing machine and get any precious metal that you have. Any precious metal it can be. And what you're going to do is you're going to manifest power and you're going to actually increase its size. You're going to actually increase the weight of it. You're going to increase the size of it. So that's what is the power. So kindly get any precious metal for you. Whatever you have, precious object, kindly get it and settle down. And if you have a weighing machine, then do it with weight. If you do not have a weighing machine, then do it with size. So you have something to clearly track. So you will also be able to track and see that you have actually manifested the power. Can I request all of you to please share what object are you going to be manifesting with? Ms. Jnaneshwaranandaya, Nityanandam, Meena Joshi, Nityanandam, Patrickaya, Nityanandam. Come on, I request all of you also kindly get exact object you're going to manifest and post here. What object you're manifesting with. Peter Raya is manifesting with Rudraksha earring. Great. Peter Raya, do you have a weighing scale with you? Because if you have a weighing scale, then you can keep that and you can increase the weight of it. If not, do it with size. Ma Sharmila is going to do with earring. Great. So Ma Sharmila, you're going to do it with size, right? Size. Okay. Wonderful. Ma Debbie is going to do with ring. Great. Diamond ring. Wonderful. You want with weight. You have weighing machine, ma? Then put it on the weighing machine. Now, I request all of you, whoever is doing it with size, take that paper and put the object on and trace inside and outside both. So if you have a bangle, keep the bangle, trace it from inside and trace it from outside. If you just have an earring, just keep it and trace it outside. However you can trace it, just trace it and keep. This is for the size. Whoever is doing with weight, now take a picture of the current weight of it. Jnaneshwaraya, what object are you manifesting with? Please do let us know. Share it here. Ma, Murthananda, Nityanandam, what object are you using? I request all of you to sit and do the power manifestation. See, especially all the Sarvangipita Yajaman, Sarvangipita Kartas, understand you're part of the core family, like you're just part of Swamiji's own family. You just sit, has such an amazing connection with Swamiji. Really, you'll have a breakthrough. This will give you a definitive breakthrough. Jnaneshwaraya with bangle, great. Now, can I request all of you, if you're finished tracing, take a photo and post it in the Facebook. Current photo, or just take a photo. And you can even post it here. Murthy is manifesting with a pendant. Great. Keep it in a stable surface and trace it. Okay, so once you have finished tracing and you have taken a picture, please post the picture. Now, once you've finished with taking the picture, see, picture is very important because, and take it to the timestamp camera. So you have the timestamp in that. Now, once you're done tracing and taking a photo, move that out of the paper. Why this is important is because otherwise you'll be more focused on the size that is there on the paper than actual power manifestation. So make sure you're moving it out of the paper. Mamina Joshi, which object are you manifesting with? Please do share with us. You can take any object. Even on simple Rudraksha, if you have, take that and sit and do the power manifestation. Or you have a pen, you have anything, whatever you have. Any object that you have, you can sit and do the power manifestation. All right. So now, if you finish these steps, once you have posted the photo, you can just share here, even in the chat, you can post the photo. Now, remember this beautiful darshan of Bhagavan Venkateshwara that all of us are blessed with. Connect deeply with Swamiji. Bring your awareness, the source of the first person in you. Please close your eyes. Connect deeply with Swamiji. Experience that overflowing bliss that is happening inside of you. Just remember this darshan. Connect deeply with Swamiji. Now, take that object with all your three eyes. Intensely look at that object and experience your inner space expanding. Visualize, just keep it on your palm keep it so it's free. You can keep the palm down, or you can even keep the object down. But don't put it on the paper and don't hold it like this. Just keep it down. You let your whole awareness just be on the source of your first person. That you, where that I exist. And then connect to Swamiji, visualize Swamiji, visualize today's darshan. Remember the darshan that we were all just blessed with. Intensely look at that object. Chant the Mahavakya. Intensely, with all your three eyes, look at that object intensely. Swamiji is going to be manifesting through you right now. Any self-doubt, self-hatred, self-denial coming up in you, surrender it at Swamiji's feet. Intensely look at that object and visualize it as expanding. Just feel it. You literally feel it in you. Feel it as expanding. Enjoy the deep surrender, devotion, that love, the love of Swamiji that is just filling in you, flowing through you as love for him. The deep gratitude space manifesting in you. Just enjoy that space. That bliss is the source material through which this whole power manifestation is happening. Intensely look at that object. We are now going to be playing the Mahavakya. Deeply connect with Swamiji. Chant the Mahavakya. Let your whole focus be on that object. Visualize as if that object is expanding in its size.
Paramashivoham
Visualize. Experience it in your inner space. Any other distraction coming inside of you, surrender everything at Swamiji's feet.
Paramashivoham Nityananda 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 Paramashivoham Om 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 Nityananda Paramashivoham.
How many of you are experiencing that intense energy manifesting through you? Just connect deeply with Swamiji. You're going to see how now the power manifestation is going to intensely manifest through you. Connect deeply with Swamiji. Now, please relax. You can relax. Check the size of that object. Keep it back on the paper wherever you traced. Keep it back. Or on the weighing scale, keep it there and check the measurements. I request all of you to check right now and please share here how many of you have manifested. Even a point difference is the difference. Intense bliss is there. Peter is sharing. Wonderful. Ayya, now check the size of your Rudraksha earring and tell me how were you able to manifest. All of you please post here. Murthy, were you able to manifest? Did you check it? How did you check it? Murthy. I request all of you to share. This is a very interesting power. Actually, if you learn this power, you can do it with all your precious metals. Ma Sharmila, increase 3 millimeter in diameter. Wow. Amazing. Take a photo now of this increase and post it on Facebook. Actually, Ma Sharmila, every day, now once the darshan is over, try doing the power of seeing through third eye. You will have huge breakthroughs in that power. Just connect with Swamiji and after the darshan is over, right, you can do this power and even right before the darshan is starting, when we all enter into meditation, just tie the eyes. Just that initial, that for the beginning, Try to see Swamiji, try to have Swamiji's darshan with your eye band on, just for that first few minutes. Don't keep it throughout, but for the first few minutes, that intense yearning, that deep devotion, wanting to have this darshan, simply your third eye will open, you'll start seeing. So start trying that, and you'll start manifesting really beautifully, ma. And sit right, say every day, every morning. Join us for the yoga, and right after the yoga, we do this power manifestation of seeing through the third eye. So you can come and participate in that. Do a few rounds. And when you do it along with the group, if we see any power, if you keep doing it every day consistently, you'll have a breakthrough in that. Because it's just that right tuning of the inner space to happen. It's not any other thing needed for the power manifestation itself. Peter is saying it has become bigger slightly. Wow, wonderful. Even 0.1 increase is still a manifestation. How in few minutes suddenly your earring can increase? That's great. So congratulations. Now each one of you, whoever is manifesting, immediately surrender this manifestation also to Swamiji. Just pray to Swamiji, whether you are manifested or not manifested, offer that gratitude to Swamiji. Ma Amurtananda, see, understand, I actually noticed that you're holding the pendant. See, first thing, forget whether till now, whether you have manifested this power or did not manifest this power, forget about that. Till now, see, what I'm noticing is whenever you're sitting for power manifestation, already, oh God, I tried it so many times, or I didn't manifest it before. All that self-doubt thoughts like, will it as if is it going to manifest for me now? I have really not manifested. I tried so many times. Do all these dialogues run inside you? See, these dialogues are running inside of you. Those are the self-doubts that are there. Now, that self-doubt, what it is doing, yeah, I see you nodding yes. See, what it is doing, no, it is blocking you from actually doing the process. So it is like one person who's learning newly to cook, cuts the vegetables, gets the dal, gets every ingredient needed, prepares the sambar. She waits for 2 hours. Sambar is not it's not happening. So next time when again she's trying to go and attempt, she's declaring that the science does not work, cooking never happens, maybe it will work for others, not for me. She forgot to turn on the gas stove. Understand, it is not that the science is wrong, just somewhere your incompletion is blocking you from doing that process properly. She forgot to turn on the stove. Cooking to happen, you need to turn the stove on. Same way, for this power to manifest, you need to do the process sincerely. Don't doubt anything else. You don't need any qualification. Who's going to manifest? Swamiji. Surrender. Now you felt you didn't manifest. Now surrender this also to Swamiji. Are all of you understanding this? Peter Aya, actually, whenever you do the temple rituals and all, right after that, just play with this power. Carry something, any precious object that you have. Like if you have some gold or something, have that with you. And every day, right after the temple rituals you do, just sit casually, sit near the deities, go next to Swamiji's Murthy also and sit, and just intensely look at it. Remember your deep feeling connection, like the sweet moments that you have with Swamiji. All the blessings you're continuously being showered upon you. Just remember Swamiji, connect deeply and sit and have that power manifestation. Really, you will be able to manifest and have breakthroughs. All right. Now, hope all of you enjoyed this power manifestation. How many of you have manifested? All others also, please share. Whoever has manifested, take a moment and please post it here. Ma Susan, bangle became larger by 2 to 3 millimeter. Wow. Ma Harlin's debit card increased a centimeter. Congratulations. My Yoganand Rupini is saying the weight actually increased from 209 grams to 211 grams. Wow. Amazing, ma. Now take a photo for all of you. Please take a photo. My Yoganand Rupini have beautiful photo also taken. Post this on Facebook. Tag Swamiji. Offer your gratitude to Swamiji. I request all of you to share. Whoever could not manifest, don't worry. Sit sincerely. That is why attending the whole program helps you with manifestation. You are going to see how the shift happens. Now, Prematava sees the bangle's diameter increased slightly. Wonderful. Now, Sophia's post, it's amazing. It's getting longer. The visual effect is very obvious. Wow. I'm still seeing a lot of you manifested. Ma Vandana Agrawal also has her earrings increased by 0.02. Wow. Congratulations to all of you. Ma Mary Clary, don't worry if you didn't manifest. Surrender this also to Swamiji. Now all of you who manifested, Ma Vandana, Ma Prematavasi, Ma Sophia, all of you, surrender that also to Swamiji. Offer the gratitude to Swamiji for manifesting through you. Understand? Don't even think, is it maybe like this? Maybe like that, maybe nothing. No, weight is going to increase or decrease in a fraction of few minutes. Nothing is going to change so drastically. So just offer your gratitude at the feet of Swamiji. Offer your self-doubts also at the feet of Swamiji. Surrender it to Swamiji.
Sorry for that. We're going to be entering into the next session for the day, where we understand about the principles, how Swamiji has built whatever we learned about today. Swamiji established this model in Kailasa. So now we're going to be learning about these economic principles that Swamiji established in Kailasa. Kailasa functions based on these.
Let me openly declare all my last 26 years of life to design this Reserve Bank of Kailasa. I just started simply Googling. I studied 85 countries' bank structures personally. I have notes. All the technical terms. Just Googling. Simple interest. And then mapping them to Agamas. How Agama describes these concepts, I tell you, end of the day. So many people are praising, oh, brilliant idea, gold-based currency. Hey, only 100 years before these countries' currencies have become popular. Before that, the whole world was following only Hindu economy. Hindu economy is simply on gold. Over. Only last 100 years, these various countries and its currencies have become strong exchange mechanism. I'll use the word mechanism only. I will not accept the currency as organism. It's just a mechanism. Organism should have its own independent intelligence and life. It's only a mechanism, regulated. I tell you. The most non-exploiting, unmanipulatable economic system was Hindu economic system, I saw very clearly, few hundred years before, till the Hindu economic system was allowed to live, before the invaders finished it, how it was, I just picked it up and revived. Just simple interest, simple involvement. Listen, simple involvement, simple interest, makes you absolutely passionate about life. I'll tell you this principle which I am talking now is the economic policy, strategy, principle of Hinduism. Listen. The Hindu society, civilization, is focused on Jivan Mukti, enlightenment, moksha. Whether it follows the Shaiva tradition, Ganapatya tradition, or Sakta tradition, or Saura tradition, or Gaumara tradition, or Guru worship, Sampradayas, or Vaishnava Sampradayas, any Sampradaya. Basically, the ecosystem, a civilization, Samasthana, is focused on enlightenment. Let me continue with my understand. In Hindu tradition, the economy is 3-layer: grain-based, metal-based, and all the precious things you get from the ocean, pearls, those items. Sanganidhi, Badumanidhi. Padumanidhi means all the items you get from the ground comes under Batmanidhi, like a grain and metal. All the things you get from ocean is formed as Sankanidhi. Shanka, Kanch. Shankanidhi, Padumanidhi. That's all. These two is the currency. And in Batmanidhi, two category: grain-based economy and metal-based economy. Whole thing is contributing economy. Does not encourage stealing, swindling-based economy. No. The Hindu dharmic economy principles, Hindu principles of conscious manifestation of reality in every level. I wanted to keep all the Hindu principles alive and bring legitimacy and demonstrate it it still works. This is the best. Understand? This is the best. The internal administration was always enriching and raising the humanity and society to the next levels. Art, culture, dance, music, everything was enlightenment based. Everything was enlightenment based. Jurisprudence was absolutely deep understanding about the human psyche. With a tremendous understanding about the human possibility and human existence. It was always prone towards prayaschitta, not punishment. Expectation from the individuals and the way they are placed in society was well defined. Nobody was kept in fear. No way the law can be used for taking revenge. Nobody can be punished for ignorance, because educating the citizens was the responsibility of the king. Principles were straightforward and simple. Administration was more contributing and life positive. Paramashiva declares food has to be completely freely available for the whole nation. So we are going to follow the same procedure. Food, knowledge. See, not only the guru should not charge the student. If guru does not have money to feed the students, you see, in Hindu tradition, the student, not only you can't charge the student has to be given food, given all the things needed, and given education. Intention to study is worshipped in Hindu tradition. So if a child has an intention to study, he becomes a brahmachari. So from that moment, the Hindu society is responsible for giving food, shelter, education, everything needed for that brahmachari. The guru is responsible for providing everything to a brahmachari who want to study. If guru does not have, if guru is not wealthy enough, he has to go for bhiksha. He is allowed to beg. And brahmacharis are also allowed to beg. You can beg, but guru is bound to provide everything to the brahmacharis and give education. We are going to be following the same policy. Not only knowledge is free, all your survival needs during your study period also is free. and we are going to be following the same principles. My vision is to provide all these services to all the 2 billion Hindus all over the world. More than 1.2 billion born Hindus and around 800 million, 0.8 million practicing Hindus are there all over the world. So, I feel my personal vision is to provide these services to all the 2 billion people all over the world. Let's see, with the grace of Paramashiva, we will be able to do it. Same way, in Hindu tradition, doctors are paid not based on you falling sick, but based on your income. Whole village gives share from the harvest to the doctor. Doctor makes sure the whole village is healthy. This is called healthy medical industry. See, only by you falling sick, doctor is going to gain money. How do you expect doctor should be praying for your health? When doctor knows the village's health, my county's health, my taluk's health, my area's health is going to make me more wealthy, he will do research on your diet, he will support you in every level to be healthy, because your health makes him wealthy. Not your sickness. Your body is not income source for him. Your active life is income source for him. Understand the shift. This is Hindu economic policies. So, the Kailasa will have the same policies. In Kailasa, we will be practicing these same policies. In Hindu tradition, actually, if at all our next generation starts tasting the Hindu knowledge, Hindu economy principles, they will understand this is the most beautiful, delicious, brilliant. They will just fall in love with all these principles, and simply the whole Hindu economy principles, everything will be revived. My job is only to make you taste the deliciousness of Hindu economy principles by reviving the Hindu Reserve Bank and Hindu currency. Hindu knowledge is capable enough to revive itself, resurrect itself, re-establish itself, reignite the passion in you and excite you again. And just if I share the knowledge and educate you, that's enough. That's all I am trying to do. I have so much more to share. Please understand this principle. This principle is going to be very important principle in Kailasa economy. I am going to revive this. If you serve any temple run as per Vedagamas, you get punya, which you can use not only in Kailasa after you leave the body, you can encash them, withdraw as currency even for your day-to-day use, which can be in the form of grains, precious gems, precious metals. I mean what I am saying. This is the fundamental policy with which the Kailasa economic strategy and economic policies are getting evolved. Listen. Bringing legitimacy, economic legitimacy to all the religious actions, activities you perform. If you go around Arunachala, the Arunachala Purana describes you will get certain punya with which you can achieve and enjoy Kailasa. Not only you get that, you get even the country currency. You withdraw, you receive currency in the form of grains, clothes, other utilities, including precious metal, precious gems. The ritual happening where all this disbursement happens is yaga, yajnas conducted by the kings in those days. For example, when a Brahmin comes, the senior Vidvats, the senior Brahmins decide this person, this many years, is practicing all the Vedic rituals and teaching. So he gets this much of punya in Kailasa and this much of country currency. The Kailasa currency punya and country currency in the form of grains, precious metal, precious gems, clothes, whatever. This was a living economy of Hindu tradition and Hindu samsthanas, Hindu kingdoms. I am going to revive it. I will revive it with the grace of Ganapati, Paramashiva. All the gods and goddesses of Kailasa with their blessings. I will revive it. Same way, these principles are elaborately described in Vedas and Agamas. That is going to form the basic structure of Kailasa economic policies and strategies. Everyone is supported so beautifully. Nobody feels insecure to manipulate or exploit the economy. That is the most beautiful structure of Hindu economy. Understand, it is such tremendous, deep confidence building system, and so much of security was given. And in Hindu tradition, the two layer, the economic principle. One is the currency. Technically in Sanskrit, if I translate that concept, it's called grain-based currency. Means just by possessing and owning, it has its own utility value. Whether the grains or the precious metals, precious gems, by its own value, it has a value. There is no other regulatory body required to establish its value. By you owning and the way it is used, demanded in the society, healthy society, by this simple existence, it has value. Second, the regulatory body always made sure the principle of enlightenment was kept alive in all their regulatory principles. How and why gold should be precious metal? How and why what gems will be considered as precious? Everything. The whole regulating mechanism was enlightenment centric. Understand? Rajaraja, for example, builds a huge temples. All of you need to know, it's not that he built only Tanjore temple. Please understand. He built large number of temples. Krishnadevaraya built large number of temples. I should say that all great known kings of Hinduism, whether Cambodia or Somanath or Chidambaram or Tanjore or Jagannath or Nepal or Sri Lanka, anywhere the Hindu civilization was prevalent. It was all temple-centric, temple-based, because that was the source of our knowledge, our economy, principles, systems and strategies. Temple building and sustenance was one of the most beautiful method to keep the economy current. Currency has value only as long as the current is kept alive. So the current is kept alive to keep the value of the currency through this large size temple building and running. Listen, step by step I am explaining. The knowledge keepers who keep the integrity and efficacy of the knowledge, Brahmanas, who give protection from external invasions and internal revolts and keep the living enlightenment, Jivan Mukti lifestyle. Kshatriyas, those people are given, they are paid and given rewards and awards when they demonstrate the valor, protecting the dharma. And same next, Vaishyas, they are supported, encouraged, given protection. Supported with the knowledge, encouraged with the infrastructure and market. Protected, given protection for their wealth, for all these services provided by the state to the Vaishyas. In turn, Vaishyas pay the tax to the state. And Shudras are empowered with the land and all the equipments needed to grow grains or everything else needed for the sustenance of the life. In turn, paid, supported with all their needs. It's an amazing, unique, very organized legitimate civilization. I tell you, the pre-Brancian age civilization, the only civilization still alive, of course, in a very critical stage, beaten, broken, lost even confidence on themselves and their principles, their ancestors, constantly being told that your ancestors are stupid and your ancestors are useless. See, once you take someone's confidence about their heritage and past, he does not have any more future, because he will not try to replicate his knowledge, heritage, past, the glory of the past in future. He will just surrender to you and listen to you and do what you say as the right future. To enslave a civilization and kill a civilization, remove their confidence about their glorious past. Successfully, this poisoning is done to Hindu civilization. It is almost in intensive care unit, emergency care unit. The only good news is it is not dead. I am back to revive. I will not let it die. Chaturvarnyam maya srishtam gunakarma vibasaha tasya kartaram abhimam vidyakartaram avyayam. The four categories of Varna were created by me according to the people's qualities and activities. Although I am creator of this system, know me to be eternal and will come back again and again to keep this system alive. For example, Brahmana, when he performs something great, when he is high achiever, he is supported, gifted with all the things which strengthens his lifestyle. Same way, for example, a Kshatriya, when he performs something great and when he becomes high achiever, he is gifted with some things which strengthens his valor and his lifestyle and what is expected from him. For a successful society, he gets glory, name, fame, and many women decide to marry him. He is glorified in such a way, the society is enamored by his glory and valor. Same way, Vaishya, when he becomes a great, successful, high achiever, the kind of the glorification done to him is different. The glorification done to him supports him in his profession to achieve more success. A great, amazing, beautiful society was kept alive with the principle of enlightenment. The concept of dravya, dana, dravya, in Hinduism is clearly defined in Amarakosha. For Brahmanas, what is dana? Wealth. For Vaishyas, what is dana? Wealth. For Kshatriyas, what is dana? Wealth. For Shudras, what is dana? Wealth. Amarakosha's original verse. Dravyam viddam swapateyam ruktam ruktam danam vasuhu hiranyam dravinam dyumnam artaraihi vipava abhi. These are the definitions, forms the fundamental economic principles of Kailasa. Synonyms of the word dana: dravyam, material; vittam, currency, goods, which is goods battered also is considered as currency. As I said, the Hindu economy was grain-based. By its own weight and possession, it is valuable. It does not need any central regulatory body to declare that this paper has this much of value. No. By just the possession of that semi-precious stone or a precious metal or precious stone or the grain, or the grain or the precious metal, precious gems, by its possession, it brings value due to its utility and demand in the society. So that is vittam. Swapateyam, owned, earned property. Riktam, inherited property. When you inherit a property, the intention of your ancestor tied, married to that property, that intention also you inherit. So, all inheritance in Hinduism is a will. So, you have to, as long as you maintain that will, you have right over the property. Understand? Whatever you inherit from the ancestors, you have to maintain their will. If not, you don't own that property anymore. This was the way the civilization was kept alive in Hindu tradition. Hindu father will work for the 7th generation of their children, and same way they will inculcate the lifestyle, knowledge, principles in their children. Unfortunately, now in the modern day, neither they keep wealth for the children nor they inculcate the Hindu values for the children. Both should be done. I want my followers, you keep wealth for your next generation and you inculcate these values, Hindu values, into your next generation. And the next generation also respects the riktam, inherited property, and the will of your ancestors, both. Ruktam, possessing and enjoying it, expanding it. Dhanam, money. Vasu, land. Hiranyam, gold. Dravinam, movable properties, which is useful. Dyumnam, power and strength. Power and strength means capacity to understand the principles of the economy and change the investments and keep yourself alive, current, and your currency current. Artha, the business concerns and work. Rai, riches. You should pronounce as Rai, riches. Vibhava, magnanimity, omnipresence and power. Understanding the omnipresence and capabilities of dhanam and keeping your magnanimity to keep the omnipresence alive all over the world. For example, if you honor your commitments only, they will honor their commitments. That is what is magnanimity. So, Kavi Kalpa Druma gives the synonym of dhanam as dhanyam, means the grain-based economy and all other principles as I described from Amarakosha now. These are going to be forming the fundamental principles for Hindu economic policies and strategies. Hindu will is absolutely different from the will legal paper used today for establishing inheritance. Understand? Hindu will is lifestyle based. If you are from the Varna of a Brahmana and you inherit your ancestors who were Brahmana by Varna, only if you follow the principles of Brahmana Varna, you have the right over that property. Same way, Kshatriya, Shudra, and Vaishya. The Hindu inheritance principles. These conscious principles, if you build, that conscious currency will help you. I think that is the only thing which is going to help you post-corona world. That is only going to be your strength, your power. In post-corona world, I gave you one example of Tirupati because that is known tourism center, spiritual tourism. Like that, I can give you thousands of examples. Ooty, Kodaikanal, seasonal tourism. All of it is melting down. I tell you, the delusion-based economy, making you buy things with money which you don't have and forcing you to work for it, is called delusion-based economy. In that whole balloon, the hole is made already. That balloon is collapsing. Making you buy things which you don't need and making you work for it to pay for the money which you don't have. Making you buy things with money which you don't have and making you work for paying for it. This whole delusion-based economy, that balloon is busting, collapsing. The inner conscious principle-based economy is only going to flourish. Conscious principles need to be applied in every level. Politics, economy, in every level, relationships, only those idea, those principle, consciousness principle based things are going to work out. I tell you, these conscious principles based, built body, brain, mind, life, these are going to be the most important, useful for your life in post-corona world. Formally, I declare all the nations where Hinduism was state religion in those days, in some past. It may not be state religion now, but in those days, it was state religion. I am trying to revive now that tradition in one remote corner of the world, not in those countries. In one remote corner of the world. So I am making it very clear. At present, some of them may be Buddhist, some of them may be Islamic, some of them may be secular. Whatever way they are, Kailasa formally declares all those nations as most favored nations for bilateral and trade. So now, without making you wait further, with the grace of Ganapati, Paramashiva, and all the gods and goddesses of Kailasa, I am introducing the Kailasian dollar to all of you. Dollar. Each Kailasian dollar will be 11.66 gram gold, 1 tola. 1 tola will be called 1 Kailasian dollar. In Sanskrit, 1 Swarna Mudra. In Tamil, 1 Porkas. One tola gold. That's a Hindu way of measurement. 1 tola of gold. 11.663838 grams will be 1 Kailasian dollar. 1 Swarna Mudra. 1 Porkas.
Bhavayaharanam Shri Nityanandame Vandita Charanam Shri Nityanandame Bhavayaharanam Shri Nityanandame Vandita Charanam Shri Nityanandame 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 Bolo Hare Krishna Nama Bolo Hare Nitya Nama Bolo Nityananda Nama Nityanandame நித்யானந்தமானந்தம் நித்யானந்தமே.
Understand? Vivekananda visualized it. Aurobindo aspired it. Osho worked for it. Maharishi Mahesh Yogi mandated it. The great Hindu nation which Vivekananda visualized, Aurobindo aspired, Osho worked, Maharishi Mahesh Yogi mandated with all their grace and blessings. The grace of Ganapati, Paramashiva, and all the gods and goddesses of Kailasa, we made it. It's because of their grace we made it. I'll be introducing the quarter Kailasian dollar, which is 2.9159 grams. You can see the original coin which was there in those days in the 56 nations one side, and the present how we revived it. You can see both the coins side by side. The ancient original coins photo and the present how we revived it.
Pavana tum nityanandame, prema sudha sagara tu nityanandame, patita pavana tum nityanandame, 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 जीवन ज्योति जलाओ मुझे अपना बना लो, चरण लगा लो मुझे नित्यानंद में, प्रेम सुधा सागर तू नित्यानंद में, पतित पावन तुम नित्यानंद में, नित्यानंद में, नित्यानंद में, जीवन ज्योति जलाओ मुझे अपना बना लो, चरण लगा लो मुझे नित्यानंद में.
You can see clearly the coin. The photograph is how it was in those days, and the present, the coin we revived. Each of these coins, see, the weight is same, but the designs are different. This is quarter Kailasian dollar. So I am showing next half. So this is the quarter Kailasian dollar, you can see. Now I am showing you next the half Kailasian dollars.
Anandam Anandam Nityanandame, Nityanandam Anandam Nityanandame, Anandam Anandam Nityanandame, Nityanandam Anandam Nityanandame, Nityanandame,
Dollar, half Purkasu, half Swaranamudra. You can see now the half Swaranamudra. Now I am introducing 3/4 quarter Kailasian dollar, Mukkal Purkasu.
Anandam Nityanandame, Nityanandam Anandam Nityanandame.
You can see we tried to revive as close as possible the Mukkal Purkasu, as close as possible. So it is 8.74 grams. Mukkal Purkas, the Mukkal Swarna Mudra. Next I am showing 2 Kailasian dollar. Kailasian dollar.
Nityanandame, Nityanandame, Govinda Gopala Keshava Madhava Narayana Rajiva Lochana Adi Sanatana Nityanandam Anandam Anandam Nityanandame, Nityanandam Anandam Nityanandame.
Showing now I am showing the 2 Kailasian dollar. 2 Kailasian dollar designs. Irandu Purkas. 2 Swarna Mudra. So this is 23.3276076 grams gold. Next, the 3 Kailasian dollar. Now, the 3 Kailasian dollar. 3 Purkas, 3 Swarna Mudra, which is actually 34.9914114 grams. The 3 Purkas designed. Next, I am showing 4 Kailasian dollar, 4 Swarna Mudra. The 4 Purkas, 4 Kailasian dollar, 4 Swarna Mudra. It is 46.65 grams gold. We have even taken inspiration from the coins released by British. Even during the British time, there were Hindu gods, goddesses described, depicted in currencies, coins. We took inspiration even from those and designed, revived. Next is 5 Kailasian dollar. 5 Kailasian dollar is 58 gram gold. The 5 Kailasian dollar is the 58 gram gold. The 5 Kailasian dollar is 58.31 gram gold. 5 Purkas, 5 Swarna Mudra. Next, 10 Kailasian dollar. This is 10 Kailasian dollar. 116.68 gram gold. Now I am again showing the 10 Kailasian dollar only. You can see the close-up view.
श्री नित्यानंद में भवभयहरणं श्री नित्यानंद में वंदित चरणं श्री नित्यानंद में नित्यानंद में बोलो हरे कृष्ण नाम बोलो हरे नित्य नाम बोलो नित्यानंद नाम नित्यानंद में भवभयहरणं श्री नित्यानंद में वंदित चरणं श्री नित्यानंद में नित्यानंद में बोलो हरे कृष्ण नाम बोलो हरे नित्य नाम बोलो नित्यानंद नाम नित्यानंद में ब्रह्मानंद रूप हरे नित्यानंद शांति भक्ति ले लो मुझे नित्यानंद नित्यानंद में चित्त चोरानंद लाला आनंद गंध निवास चरण कमल बंदो नित्यानंद में चित्त चोरानंद लाला आनंद गंध निवास चरण कमल बंदो नित्यानंद नित्यं ध्यानं नित्यानंद में गुरु नित्यं ध्यानं नित्यानंद में आनंद में नित्यानंद में गुरु नित्यानंद नाम नित्यानंद में चरणं पद कमलं नित्यानंद में आनंदम् आनंदं नित्यानंद में नित्यानंदम् आनंदं नित्यानंद में
And Paramashiva, let this bring all the auspiciousness to the whole planet Earth. So now I have another an important release for all of you. Rajangana Mudra, the official mudra of Kailasa. This is the Rajangana Mudra. Which will be used by the people who are part of the government of Kailasa. This will be the Rajangana Mudra. It will be used as ring or necklace in every emblem. This is the emblem of Kailasa. This is the official seal of Kailasa. Rajangana Mudra. Like how they say in Vatican, the papal ring. In Hindu tradition, we call it Rajangana Mudra, the royal seal jewelry. It's an official part of the regalia owned by the head of the Hinduism, head of the Hindu tradition. Similar to the papal ring of Vatican, this will be also used as a seal for official documents, symbol of hope and devotion for billions of Hindus globally. Enlightenment science. In Hinduism, gold is not only valuable, it is sacred. Please understand. Gold is given a religious sacred status in Hinduism. So, all currencies will be printed only in pure gold. All currencies will be in pure gold. 1 tola is 1 kasu. In Sanskrit, the Kailasa currency will be called as Swarna Mudra or Swarna Pushpa. In English, it will be called as Kailasian dollar. In Tamil, it will be called as Porkasu. 1 tola. 1 tola gold. in the modern day measurement, if you want to know, it will be like almost like 11 point some grams. 1 tola gold will be called as 1 Swarna Mudra, oru porkasu, 1 Kailasian dollar. By its own weight and possession, it will have value. 1 tola gold is 11.66 grams gold as per modern day grams measurement. So, we have kal kasu, arak kasu, 1 porkasu, 2 kasu, 3 kasu, 4 kasu, 5 kasu, 10 kasu. Those are the units in which the coins are ready. Understand? In Sanskrit it will be called as Swarna Mudra or Swarna Pushpa. In English it will be called as Kailasian dollar. In Tamil it will be called as Porkasu. Please understand, if you are struggling with money, you are enjoying the struggle. You are not interested in manifesting. Please at least understand you are enjoying the struggle. You will feel abundance with your struggles. Oh, I want struggles and I have enough, let me enjoy it. At least feel abundance. You want struggles, 2000 struggles around you, and you have 2500 struggles. Enjoy them. Please understand, there is no such thing as struggling with money. If you want to have struggles, you will have struggles. If you want to have money, you will have money. The people who have struggles, they want to have struggles, so they are having it. People who want to have money, they want to have money, they are having it. So, decide, you want to have struggles or you want to have money, you will have it. That clarity should come to your biomemory and muscle memory. You will have what you want. Next. Please understand, in each of this, you have your vested interests. Many times, you visualize in poverty, you are free from all responsibility. You just want to be free from all responsibilities and commitment. Then you constantly visualize, entertain, cherish the poor life. When it actually lands on you, you say, no, this is not what I wanted. without knowing what is going to come, you cherish, visualize, entertain a thought current. After you attract that, you think, oh God, I think I missed it. Please understand, universe is intelligent and compassionate. It gives you only what you ask for, never anything else. And if you have manifested poor health, unhappy relationship, poverty, look in why you manifested. Why you manifested. And dig it out from your muscle memory and biomemory, the root patterns. Why you manifested poor health, poverty, unhappy relationships, and complete it, you will understand you always manifested only what you wanted, knowingly or unknowingly. Next. You are not spiritual seeker, you are just sick and broke. Please understand. The question, I have to read out the question once more. If I think myself as a good person and spiritual seeker, but I feel challenged or struggle to make my financial and abundance goals come into reality, what does this mean about me and my connection with the source? As I said, you are not seeker, you are just sick and broke. Because you don't have wealth, you are trying to console yourself saying you are spiritual. You just want to satisfy, console yourself, say, no, I may not have that, but I have this. You not having that does not mean you have this. Sometimes people who have this may not have that. That does not mean you not having that, you have this. Be very clear. Mahadeva may be wearing Rudraksha. That does not mean it doesn't have all the diamonds and gems. Please be informed properly. Do not try to console yourself by saying, I may not have spirituality. I may not have wealth, but I have spirituality. Because here nobody can challenge you. And everyone tries to console you. False consolations are what I call feeling stuck in life. False consolations is what I call feeling stuck in your life. At least this fellow who goes to honeymoon will find that night itself it is not she, it is he. But the fellows who are sitting with the false consolations, after marriage will not even be going for honeymoon. For elongated period they will be thinking it is she. They may discover it during the cremation or burial. They spend their whole life with he, not she. Understand, if you think yourself as a good person and seeker and you are challenged or struggling to make your financial abundance, if you are not able to make that into reality, be very clear. You are just living with false consolations. You are stuck. You just need a strong awakening. You just need to remember you are sick and broke, not seeker. When does declaring and manifesting abundance is not good? For example, when does it become greed? There's nothing called greed, please understand. There's nothing called greed. You need to work on your fear of constantly having good, bad, moral, immoral, socially accepted, non-accepted, these boundaries with which you are struggling. Actually, what you need to break is your fears when something will become greed, when it will be immoral. Please understand, I am not saying be immoral, be wrong. I am not saying try to have the whole world under you. No. All I am trying to tell you is, you actually have greedophobia. If I have to coin a new word. Without even having greed, phobia about greed. Understand, actually, if you have greed, you need to work too much. Let us not even bother about that. That is not an actual problem you have. Actual problem you have is greedophobia. Attend to that. When really greed comes, I'll teach you, I'll appear in front of you and teach you how to go beyond it. No, really I'm telling you, when I am appearing in reality, ask the real problem questions. Now your real problem is greedophobia, not greed itself. So let's attend that. When you have greed as a real problem, don't worry, I'll be there to answer and guide you, help you. Without even having that problem, having greedophobia many times stops you living, flowering. I tell you, at least everyone who is sitting in front of me all over the world, I think now around more than 100 places in few thousand people, all of you only have greedophobia, not greed. Let's stop with that. Don't try to drill whether greed is good or bad, all that. You don't have that problem. Then why should you bother about it now? Now all you have is greedophobia. Fear of greed. Break that. That's all you need. So have greed. Enjoy greed. It's okay. When that becomes a real problem, I'll tell you how to break. Inner awakening is not expense you will be doing. It will be the best investment you will be doing it on yourself. Actually, earlier I was giving the whole program free. Unfortunately, people don't open their heart unless they open their packet. No, really. Even now I am seeing whenever I give a free program, after the first session, 40% people are missing. Second day, only 30% people sit. If it's a 5-day, 6-day program, I have to be sitting all alone. That is when I decided, let me talk to people in their language. Even now, the whole inner awakening, whatever I teach, whole thing is available in the YouTube, in my channel freely. Paying for inner awakening itself is a religious action. That itself makes you matured to listen and receive. Now I saw it experientially. Unless you do that, you don't open up. I am seeing, see now I am handling millions of people in last 12-13 years of my life. That is the reason I kept the money, and I tell you, never, when somebody has an intention, money will be a problem. And I am powerful enough to shower you with wealth the moment you have intention to be here to learn. I will not allow the money to be a black cage for your enlightenment. Understand? I am uttering these words with a lot of responsibility. And Rose, I tell you, you will have wealth just like that. You will be here to attend the inner awakening. I just wanted to ask one thing. How many of you just made the intention, simply money happened, time, everything happened, and you attended the inner awakening? Raise your hand. Just raise the hand. Rose, please look around. Just look around, see the hands up. How many hands are up? All of them are Nityananda's witnesses. All of them are witnesses for my power. So with these witnesses, I give you the commitment. Make the intention, you will be here. And I actually tell you, inside when you iron out, outside ironing out is my responsibility. You move small incompletions, I'll move planets for you to be here. It will be the best investment. You will be doing it on yourself. And I also tell you, make your intention, that's enough. You will see suddenly money flows, time flows, everything flows, all the obstacles are removed and you are here. My blessings. I can give you from my experience and from the Agama. Shri Yantra is the most easiest, a very powerful. Get proper Shri Yantra anywhere available. It's called Sri Chakra. Anywhere available. Have it in your home and in your workplace. If you bring it, I can energize and give you also. Keep it. Whenever you find time, you don't have to chant any other mantra. Just gaze at it. It's a DNA of the cosmos. Even if you gaze at it, your brain will have the same electric signals of that same shape. Whenever your brain activates the electric signals in the same shape of Shri Yantra, you become complete, overflowing with energy. You attract all the best things in your life. Simple, straightforward, directly from Agama. Agama means Sadashiva. Sadashiva's teachings. I want to tell you, you are taking a beating in stock not because of your greed, but because of the Wall Street's greed. Understand? It's a very clear, a very scientific method of exploiting people's desire to have money. See, the whole stock business is nothing but very systematically exploiting the collective desire to have money. Nothing else. So I tell you, that business, the only thing you need is not just courage. It will be like a you should not be afraid to break any of these so-called values. See, it's like when somebody wants to enter into politics, his dharma becomes different. He cannot be having certain dharmas which we have in our normal day-to-day life. His dharma is different. Same way, when you want to enter into this stock field, you should know how to play with others' desires, how to play with the greed of the Wall Street. And you should not hold on to your values which usually you will follow in other places. Say, for example, you have this big value of non-violence. You should not have that when you are investing in the stocks. That will not work. There the dharma is different. There the Vaishya dharma is different. So two things I'll personally give you two advice. One, have courage. Second, give up non-violence when it comes to Vaishya dharma. These two will take care of you. And I know this is what exactly is your pattern. have dharma of non-violence in life, but not where you are doing the Vaishya dharma. I'll tell you a small story. It actually happened. I read it in the Facebook. I was shocked that who put this in the Facebook, because this actually happened in my life. My grandmother, I just enjoyed my life with her. She's such a sweet person. One day morning, in the street, people in villages, Indian villages, in the street, they sell curd, buttermilk, the spinach, all that. So, the old lady comes selling the spinach. Kattu ettana, kattu orana, kattu rendana, like this, they will call. Means one pack is 1 ana, 1 pack is 2 ana, like that they have. So, she was shouting in the street saying 1 pack 1 ana, 1 pack 1 ana, come, come. My grandmother went and she was bargaining with that lady to make it into half ana. Half ana, 1 ana is I think 16.5 paise or something like that. Or anyhow, in those days, ana was the way, not paise, ana. So 1 ana was the price that lady was telling. My grandmother asked, no, give me for half ana. She negotiated, finally brought it to half ana and bought 8 packs. So she saved 4 annas. When that lady was giving, my grandmother slowly asked, hey, did you have your breakfast? Morning. She said, no, only after going back I have to cook and eat. She said, wait. I ran into the house, brought full plate of idli, chutney, full breakfast, which must be at least 10 anna worth, and gave it to her. And that lady ate, and she gave water also. She took care of everything. And that lady ate and got very happy, and then she went with her remaining thing. And then I asked my grandmother, you saved 4 anna in the business, but you gave away 10 anna. She said in Tamil beautifully, Dharmattala vyabaram paaka kudadra, vyabarattala dharmam paaka kudadra. I'll translate. In dharma, no business. In business, no dharma. She said, Vyabharattala dharmam paaka kudadra, dharmattala vyabaram paaka kudadra. In dharma, no business. In business, no dharma. Senthil, your problem is you are bringing your non-violence into your business. You should not. You should become just like a Wall Street fellows. Only then you will be successful in that. I tell you, please understand. Many of you may be having this issue. Listen. Listen very carefully. I am not going to give you any mystical solution. Don't even think the solution I am giving is mystical. Very practical. I tell you. Debt, I am defining. Debt is nothing but the man's lifestyle of never looking into his money. Listen. You have so much of incompletion, pain. The moment you remember about money, you never look into your accounts, what comes, what goes, till whole thing collapses. Let me ask a very bold question. All of you are here to know about the secrets of attracting the wealth. How many of you have so much pain the moment you remember about wealth and you never look into your balance sheet? Raise your hand. True. He himself is raising the hand. I am telling you, the pain you have about wealth, the moment you remember the wealth, the pain and impossibility you carry need to be completed. Then you will never be afraid of looking at your balance sheet. Fear of looking at your balance sheet lets it rot. Listen, I am using very strong words. Fear of looking at your balance sheet lets it rot. Yesterday I said very boldly, I don't touch money. I am telling you, I don't touch money other than for giving dana. But I don't sleep. I don't put my head to rest unless I see the balance sheet of the whole Sangha every night. I can tell you how many tumblers, glasses we have in any of my adhinams from my memory. Not pride. Because I do not have any pain with it. Because I have no pain to look into it. All of you are very happy to count the currency, but nobody wants to look into the balance sheet. This is one of the very important mental pain pattern you need to break, I tell you. Tipucius Dunstan, I commit with you. Just break this pattern today with completion and decide. Every night you will sleep after seeing your bank balance, your balance sheet. I commit with you, you will get out of debts within 1 year. And I am responsible for this word. Do it like a religious action. Do it like a religious duty. Every night, see your balance sheet and go to bed. Anybody who has this problem of lot of debts, I give you this as a religious technique, and I am responsible for completing your debts and getting you out of it in 1 year. Understand, when I say this, it's a technique, and I also will use my extraordinary powers to support you. Both. Teachings are not always just teachings. It is to support you to get out of powerlessness. When you start following the teachings, there will naturally extraordinary things happening, because we don't use in Hindu tradition words only to give concepts. We also use the words to give energy. So I give you this as a concept and energy. Take this as a religious responsibility. My Guru has instructed me every night, balance sheet, movable assets I have, immovable assets I have, debts I have, loans I need to pay, and the precious metal I have, because we Indians, precious metal is one of the important part of our life. Whatever, see once, and this is the net worth. And sleep. Do this as a religious duty. Do this like a meditation. You can call this as Lakshmi Puja. Every night, few minutes. I tell you, your cognition, when it does not fall on something, that becomes blind spot. Even after that becomes blind spot, if you don't attend, that becomes cancerous. All the cancers of your life. See, a broken relationship is cancer in the relationship field. A debt is a cancer in the wealth field. It is only blind spots becomes cancer. Do this as your religious duty. Take this as an initiation from me. And you don't try to justify it. Oh, it is a good technique Swamiji gave. If I do, my mind will change. Then I will really get out. You don't try to build on it, because finally, end of the day, after all, it's a technique. I have tried so many techniques, and let me dump it. You usually dump all the techniques into dustbin. That is why I am saying, take it as a Lakshmi Puja. Maybe you can do it like, have a small picture of me and say that because you told I am doing, and after 1 year, I will hold you responsible. Now you can hold me responsible. I am giving you the commitment. every night do this as a religious duty and technique. Religious duty. Not even as technique, because techniques you dump into dustbin within 10 days. Purpose attached to wealth. If it is out of powerfulness, your belief on the purpose, great. Sometimes we carry a deep guilt. Without purpose, we should not be having wealth. So let the purpose not be from that powerlessness or the guilt which we develop from young age. Without purpose, wealth should not be built. Let the purpose be your real faith, which you will fulfill it whether the wealth is there or not. See, when you are so clear about the purpose, then for that purpose build wealth, but also make sure we all have a very innate guilt that wealth should not be built without a purpose. Let purpose not be added to wealth because of that guilt. Then it's a powerless decision. Wealth is, you have a right to enjoy wealth as wealth. It does not need to be associated with purpose. And you have a right to have purpose as purpose. It is not necessary wealth should always be associated with it. Let mixing and matching be your joy. Joy choice. Not any social belief, conditioning, compulsion. That's all. Understand? Wealth does not make somebody a leader. Your relevance to purpose and your purpose's relevance to the world. How much your purpose is relevant to world, how much you are relevant to your purpose, that makes you a leader. That's all makes you a leader. Inner awakening is not expense you will be doing. It will be the best investment you will be doing it on yourself. Actually, earlier I was giving the whole program free. Unfortunately, people don't open their heart unless they open their packet. No, really. Even now I am seeing whenever I give a free program, after the first session, 40% people are missing. Second day, only 30% people sit. If it's a 5-day, 6-day program, I have to be sitting all alone. That is when I decided, let me talk to people in their language. Even now, the whole inner awakening, whatever I teach, whole thing is available in the YouTube, in my channel freely. Paying for inner awakening itself is a religious action. That itself makes you matured to listen and receive. Now, I saw it experientially. Unless you do that, you don't open up. I am seeing, see now I am handling millions of people in last 12-13 years of my life. That is the reason I kept the money, and I tell you, never, when somebody has an intention, money will be a problem. And I am powerful enough to shower you with wealth the moment you have intention to be here to learn. I will not allow the money to be a black cage for your enlightenment. Understand? I am uttering these words with a lot of responsibility. You will have wealth just like that. Inside when you iron out. Outside ironing out is my responsibility. You move small incompletions. I'll move planets for you to be here. It will be the best investment. You will be doing it on yourself. And I also tell you, make your intention. That's enough. You will see suddenly money flows, time flows, everything flows All the obstacles are removed and you are here. My blessings. You got my blessing. You did not give your blessing to it. Understand? My blessing is available everywhere. Always. And at least take the responsibility to assimilate my blessings. Look in, where are the patterns? How much of actual belief you have that you will be able to make it? What's the effort you put? What is actually, where are you? How that business occurs to you, how you occur to that business. Ask these basic questions. You will have answers. And if you straight point blank say, I had your blessings and still I have not made. Yes, my blessings are there. It is like people come and ask me, Swamiji bless us, we should have a kid. I say Tathastu. And then you come back after 5 years and say, we took blessings from 5 years from before and we did not have kids. My blessings are there. There. Come on. There is something you need to do. So understand how you are occurring to it. How that is occurring to you. I can say, my teachings are my blessings. My teachings are my blessings. Pick it up. Pick up my teachings. That will make what you want as reality. The word blessings, you can always pick it up. Pick up my teachings, that is my blessings. That will only make what you want as reality. First thing, this whole question is about the wealth dimension of you. I'll give you one important truth. Activism is wealth. Understand? In any field, you are active. You can convert that into wealth. You can make that as a wealth flow in your life. Actually, this one truth itself needs to be expanded as a program. Maybe the next program, Secrets of Attracting Wealth, is specially for you. To answer this question, I invite you, please come and experience how the activism can be converted into wealth. How activism can be a flow of wealth in your life. I invite you to come and enjoy the secrets of attracting wealth. That will really make experiential answer for this question. Basically, competition, then value addition, then dharma, means our ethics. Whether in the level of competition, or in the level of value addition, or in the level of dharma, in every level, I see one point can be stable and make yourself current. See, there are some concepts very stable, eternal, but it cannot be current.
Cannot be current.
There are some concepts which are current, but they do not have an eternal eternity support.
Yes.
There is one concept which is eternal and can be current. Means it's as old as sun, as new as sunrise. Responsibility established on oneness. When we look at the life, whether creating the product or marketing the product or facing the competitors, see, facing the competitors is nothing but the job of Kshatriya. Value addition is the job of the Vaishya. This too,
Design
if,
is the
if it
job
is
of the Brahmana.
designed with the context of Brahmana, dharma is established. Now what I am talking is more like a theory, more like a lines. If I have to get down to every situation, the basic things. See, pharmaceutical companies, when they started developing the chemical
Molecules.
based medicines, they were not cunning. They were not criminal. It was all with a good motive, very good intention. But when the huge marketing infrastructure is established and they do not have enough product to supply and sustain the marketing infrastructure, now they are forced to retain their marketing infrastructure. So then morality and the need is compromised. So this is what I call bending the context of a Brahmana. If the Brahmana's context is not bent, and if they take the brunt of, we don't have enough product to supply to maintain this marketing infrastructure, it might have been a hit for them for in one year. But if the context of integrity is kept, the further research and development could have happened. Okay. If we compromise on the quality to maintain the infrastructure, further R&D is not required. Cheating is enough to keep us alive. If we don't compromise on the Brahminical dharma, the context, these two, competition and this value addition, these two will not kill each other.
Innovation and
the
integrity.
competition kills the value addition without making innovation possible. If the competition is maintained, faced with the responsibility of the value addition,
and the
innovation happens.
Success.
Rule for success. And I tell you, anywhere, when we are hit with the reports, it's collapsing. Our marketing infrastructure is not able to sustain the income which is coming. If we are hit, the reaction comes as a cheating. Less reaction, more action.
More action.
So the leaders need to be more acting, less reacting. Then the decisions will always be without compromising the context of Brahminical principles, dharma. And without, the competition will not kill the value addition. If we are not allowing the competition kill the value addition, that is punya.
That is punya.
Making profit without letting the competition kill the value addition, without letting Vaishya kill Kshatriya, anything you make, you are a Brahmana. It all boils down to competition not becoming cunning and destroying value addition. Value addition, if as long as is kept alive, all profit you make is punya.
Good
I should say
products.
100% punya. For example, this chair. To make this chair, it may take 100 rupee. But I have all the right to sell this chair even for 10 lakh rupee. Saying I sat on this. It's a value addition.
The value.
Because you see, value is only based on what people want. Understand?
Yes.
It is not what all the ingredients put in that. What all the ingredients put in that and what comes out is output. That is not value.
Yes.
Output is different, value is different.
Yes. Yes.
Value is dependent on the people who want it.
Yes.
Its output may be 100 rupee. So when we fix the value, we are not, see, value no way compromises our integrity. For example, if I say I sat on it and fixed the cost as 1 lakh and I have not sat on it, then it's wrong. Then it's lack of integrity.
Yes.
So anywhere if the integrity is maintained to the word and spirit, everything comes as a punya. Everything comes as a punya. See, if you use the word obligation means
Our responsibility.
I see. If you use the word obligation, I'll answer not compromising on the value addition. Means competition not killing the value addition is the obligation.
Obligation.
Responsibility is all the stress you receive, feedback you receive, pressure you receive should be directed towards innovation. That is responsibility.
That's the responsibility.
Obligation is competition and the survival threats not killing value addition is obligation, and all the survival threats are converted and manifested as innovation is responsibility. When a pattern hits us, completion is obligation, converting that into power is responsibility.
Swamiji has very beautifully revealed to all of us about the exact principles how Swamiji has made the Kailasa, the ecosystem of Kailasa happen, and the economic principles based on which Kailasa functions. Hope all of you enjoyed your day today, and hope all of you had a lot of clicks and learned. I'd like to request all the participants here to start spending some time on maintaining like a journal entry every day. Like, take time to write it down, make it a point to every day record your powerful comments, and you'll start working on having your breakthroughs. I thank all of you for joining with us today. And this brings us all to the conclusion of our day today. And let us conclude with Purna Mantra. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavat Shri Nityananda Paramashiva Padukarpanamastu. Om Nityanandam. Thank you all. Tomorrow 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the program starts. We welcome every one of you to join us.